Good afternoon. New week, short week, bank holiday, that sort of thing. So, a cracking weekend, beautiful sunshine, barbecuing and all that sort of stuff. So, had a fantastic weekend. Look what we got here. Remember that? That is the Volvo XC40 Recharge that Auto Trader started to literally, the value of that car has been tumbling, absolutely tumbling. Fastest devaluing car, or fastest car devaluing car that we've had. And back in season one, we're trying to figure out what to bloody do with it. So we actually hired it out for 3 weeks. That gave us a bit of return, sort of up the margins a bit. So that's now going back up for sale. Actually, we're going to take it to the Devon County Show, which is coming along fantastically, by the way. So nice to have that back, but I'd like to see it bugger off, get sold, get some money back in the account. Anyway, hiring it out, bought some pennies in, which is not a bad thing. Michelle's not here today, so I'm still working that out. The simulator, I'm trying to find a simulator game that is child friendly. So when we go to the event or the shows, kids can go on it and they're not going to spin off the track and they're not going to get pissed off, and their dads are going to go, "Oh, it's not fair, mate, little Johnny, he just wanted to drive a car, now he's just being flown into the bollards and everything." I'm like, all right, mate, all right. So just testing out different sims, making sure they're user friendly, but all the traction control on, no flags, no this, no that. Automatic gearbox. I know it sounds a bit boring, but you kind of need to make it as fun as possible. So you have to not put it on elite professional mode. That's how I like to drive. But we have to sort of tone it down. So I'm downloading stuff, playing around with different games and everything, and still sorting out artwork for the show. But Michelle's coming back a bit later on, so we'll just catch up with bits and bobs with her. But car-wise, yes, the Grandland sold last week, and we've got some inquiries in, and I think a lot of you lot are saying, "I've got a car, mate. Do you want to buy it?" So we will get back to you. All the cars are absolutely filthy outside. They've all been valeted, and now they're filthy because that sodding tree is just blowing shit all over them, and it's driving me up the bloody wall, so I've got to do something about that. Right, chaps, must crack on. Short week, as I said. Loads to do. Laters. Right, so I thought I'd show you what we're having at the show, plan-wise, as far as banners and flags and all that sort of nonsense. But a mate of mine, Dan, he's a graphic designer, a whiz kid he is. At graphics, so and he's done up a couple of flags. These are 5 metre tall flags, so we've got 2 of those. That's the racing simulator counter that we're going to have, where punters are going to come in, register their names, and we're going to put the times down, and that's going to happen on that counter. So that's going to be wrapped. Where's the other one? I'm sure we've got another one somewhere. This one, that's another couple of flags, a racing simulator flags. So it's all going to be all bells and whistles. Everyone going to know we're there, which is the main thing. And then we're going to have leaflets being handed around the whole show saying, come and see us, need a new car, all that sort of stuff. And when they go on the simulator, they're going to get a lanyard with a thing that says, "Beat me," with their time on it, and everyone's hopefully going to be walking around the show and go, "What's all that about?" Well, I did a time. I bet you can't beat me. So that'll be great. Anyway, so that's all coming on brilliantly. So anyway, I've got to go and pick up Ted, and Ted is going to have a crack at the simulator because I want to see how a small child fits with the pedals and all that sort of stuff. Dummy run, my guinea pig son. Yeah, guinea pig. So we're going to get him on the simulator later on. I might film that as well. Right, must go. Catch you later. Right, slight problem on the old school run. The old Golf's just caught fire. But it looks like the old all the insulation has dropped onto the engine, and it's all, oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I need to sort this out and try and arrange Ted to get picked up by his mother. Fucking cars. My car as well. Anyway, I can sort this out later. Right, the car is actually on bloody fire. We actually got flames licking from the engine, and I just called the fire brigade. Bugger me. I can hear them coming. Poor little bloody Golf. Right, the fire brigade's here. Literally just about to come around the corner. You better get your skates on, lad. There it is. Here the chaps. The cavalry's here. I think they're going mown over now. Well, there they are. I'm not quite sure what they're going to do, but spray the bucket with water, I guess. Well, that's the fire out. Doesn't look like it's done any damage to the actual engine, really. But I've got the AA coming out. They're going to check it all over, and then see what he thinks. Whether I can drive it back to the back to the office, or whether he's going to tow me or something. But I need it checked over to say that some bits and bobs have melted or something like that. Anyway, what a fiasco! Let me show you what's happened. So in here, all the cowling, all the insulation fell on top of over here and just went up into flame. Fucking started burning. So, but pipe looks a bit suspect. But other than that, everything's fine. It runs okay. God dear me, what a start to the bloody week. But these chaps are great. So I'm just going to hang fire here for about 8 hours for the AA to arrive. Latest. Right, well, the fire brigade have left. Thank them all very much. Fine bunch of chaps there. And sort of run through what actually bloody happened. So I was on the way to pick Ted up from school, and then I started seeing some sort of, I thought, bloody car's overheating. And then I thought, well, hang on, that's not steam, that's like smoke, actual smoke. So I pulled into a car park off the road, and then, as you saw, I had a look, and I thought that the insulation was just, that smoke was just coming from just being too hot. Now turn the car off and it'll all be cool down, it'll be fine. So I was fairly relaxed actually, and then I started seeing bloody flames, and that's when well, that's not cool. That is not cool, because there's a lot of kids around here. So I had to wheel the car forward away from the bridge where kids were coming over, and just thinking, cripes, this thing could go right up in flames. So, and then called the fire brigade before that. And they just sprayed water over the engine bay, which is fine for the engine, but it got bloody hot, and hoses and all that sort of stuff. I just want to make sure that they're okay. So AA's on the way. I've got people trying to call me. Actually, I'm going to have to leave you, chaps, because I think this is the AA. Laters. Bloody AA's here already, look. Cracking service from everyone, all round. Brilliant. I'm back. In the Golf. The Golf made it back to base. What a workhorse. Set yourself on fire and just carry on. What a fantastic car. But the AA man came literally within about 30 minutes, followed me back to the office, just said, I think that's absolutely fine, that you got away with this one. He said, I'll just take a few details. What's your name? My name's Sam Watts. And occupation? And I went, Right, you keep this one to yourself, old son. Car dealer. And so he looked at me, sort of writing down, sort of, and anyway, so he followed me back, and I gave him the thumbs up when I was here, and away he went, and the car's here, absolutely fine, nothing wrong with it whatsoever. What a wonderful day it's been, eventful, exciting. Could have gone the other way though, could have gone a massively other way. So I'm very, very pleased that everyone's unscathed, the car is working fine, everyone's safe, no problems. But gosh, it's going to be fun coming in tomorrow morning and telling Michelle what's happened. How was your day? Well, set the car on fire, and then came back to the office. Car's fine. And we'll see how that one goes. Anyway, right, I need to go and sort bits and bobs out with kids, but I will catch you chaps later. I'm knocking it on the head for the day. I've had enough. Time for Wednesday. Let's go, ladies. Right, morning all chaps. It's Wednesday, and we've got one hell of a busy day today. Open. Oh, open. One hell of a busy day today. We've got the Jeep's going to get, there's some bubbling just on the bottom of the Jeep door. A bit of corrosion where I think it's a known problem. It's a bit crap actually of Wrangler Jeep, or the Jeep Wrangler. Oh God, I'm in the BMW at the moment. Panicking, rushing. Yeah, she's going up. This is the Part X, a lovely Part X, which is got some corrosion issues that came up on the last MOT. So we're going to take that up and just get it treated, because I'd like to get that sort of sorted out. God, face is all a muddle. I haven't got my morning cream on this morning, which is making me feel slightly uncomfortable. Anyway, we've got to go and sort the clothing out, get the Jeep in, get this done. Tired of the bloody office. I've still got to sort out a proper game for the simulator that's not going to piss kids off. And the show's in less than a week. We're going to be setting up in a week's time. Flyers to design and get printed. We've got so much stuff to do. So all hands on deck. But Michelle's going to come and pick me up from the garage, and then back to base, and then we're just going to start running around for the day. So seatbelt. Anyway, catch you later. Oh, morning, Michelle.
Hi.
How are you?
Just watching a video of cats and Poncho.
Are you? Okay.
Alright, haven't set anything on fire today? Apart from me.
Oh God, what are you like? No, I haven't set anything on fire yet. Mind you, there's always it's only 9 o'clock, so
Yeah.
we've got plenty of cars to move around.
This time.
So yes, so what we're going to do, we're going to go back to the office, and we're going to take that Jeep in and get those doors resprayed. Breaks my heart. Breaks my heart to spend money on that car at the moment.
We do love that car, and everyone else loves that car. Not enough to buy it.
Well, they like looking at it, and I'm sure they like to have a race up a sand dune in it or something like that. Anyway, so that's going to go and get the
Maybe we should do
doors
that.
done.
Maybe we should take it to the Dune de Pilat.
Where?
In the Dune de Pilat in Arcachon, in France. The biggest sand dune in Europe. And you have a little holiday, get amazing photographs of it.
When would you like to do that, darling?
I don't know.
Huh? I mean, it sounds fantastic, but what a ridiculous idea.
Let's do it before the show.
Oh yes, what, in the next couple of days? Okay, and then we're going to come back and go to Ravensclaw.
Yes.
And go and sort the clothing out.
Get all your panties, which you're modelling.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Brilliant. What's on your mind?
I was just thinking.
What are you thinking?
I was thinking jock straps, but that's for rugby, isn't it?
Jock straps?
You used to play rugby.
Michelle?
But your fan base might not be rugby players.
Michelle?
Yes.
Jock straps? Why would
Yeah.
we sell jock straps?
Well, who wears those?
A jock strap?
Hmm.
Well, sportsman, which I am.
Just 4,000 steps a day.
Well, I'm a busy chap behind the computer, aren't I? So yeah, I need to up my step count. Because I went and had a Wellman check the other day, and my results came in last night. So I quietly shat myself while I read them.
He's well man.
And what's up with you this morning? There's a couple of markers on slightly the higher side, aren't they? Which basically says I need to do a little bit more exercise. So I'm going to take my 15,000 steps a day and sort of try and get that up to about 25,000 steps a day.
We discovered that you're on 4 and I'm on 8.5.
Look, what are you trying
It's
to
not
do?
a competition.
Yeah, it's not a competition. Show off. So yes, I need to get my step count up. But there's a fantastic field there, which I'm sure if I walk around that 8 times a morning, that should do me right, shouldn't it?
Actually, I can tell you how many steps it was for me to...
Michelle, we've got things to do. Come on. Michelle, we've got things to do. Come on. Right, chaps. We'll catch you a bit later on. Jeep time.
Tucson.
You've ordered 2 sets of Tucson mats.
But how could I have done that?
Michelle. Michelle.
That doesn't make sense.
Michelle.
What if...
You've gone and
I did
ordered.
only order.
I know. You've been rather forgetful recently, haven't you?
I know,
Yes or
I've
no?
got a memory like...
Yes
can't
or no?
remember.
Have you been rather forgetful
I
lately?
can't remember.
You can't remember. So you've clearly gone and ordered a set of Tucson mats and then forgotten and then come back in and gone, oh, I need to order some Tucson mats. Bizarrely from a completely different company.
No, but that doesn't make sense. What if I've ordered Tucson mats
Yeah.
and then the person dispatched me 2 sets from different companies?
Well, if we haven't paid for 2 sets, then, free ring ding.
God, but I'm worried that if I've ordered 2 and your poor memory is contagious and I'm becoming like you.
My poor memory's contagious. I haven't got a poor memory.
Oh, you couldn't remember that we went to the Barrel House 4 nights ago.
I don't remember that. Right, come on, you silly sausage. Okay, we've got 2 sets. We've got 2 sets. Tray plates. Right, do you want to drive the Jeep or
No.
do you want? Okay. Do you want to move the Tucson then?
Yes.
And I'll take the Jeep and I'll see you at Christian's.
Okay.
How about that?
Deal.
Wonderful.
Which set of maps shall I put in the Tucson for the journey?
I don't know. The cheapest ones. Okay, let's go. Do we need? Oh yes, you're following me in your car. Not putting Poncho in a company car. Right, ladies. Right, I haven't started this for a while. Cracker. Brilliant. Right. This is an amazing car. I absolutely love driving this. Have I got fuel? Yes. Great. Let's go. I'm just looking at your car. Right. It's Wednesday evening. You can see my eyes are probably all a bit bloodshot and blurry. It's 10 o'clock in the office and Michelle and I are wrapping the day up. It's been a monumental day, hasn't it?
I think it's been the busiest day at work ever.
What the hell was that?
There's Poncho outside.
Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, this show is becoming to completely suck all our energy, isn't it?
We haven't had dinner
What have we done?
we just spent absolutely loads of money on weird things we've never bought before.
Like what?
Coconut matting, screw head nails, gazebos, vinyl heat press printing.
Gripes alive. Just goes on.
lanyards,
And what's even worse is
shoe
what's even
protectors,
worse is we haven't sold a bloody car this week.
wet wipes.
Wet wipes, they're for me.
What are you doing in the sim?
Come on. It's a sort of a after-hours simulator.
Really?
Come on, darling. Yeah, we need to get going.
Oh, come on,
Let's
spill
move.
Spill the beans.
Can we move? You're standing over the coconut matting.
We've got to go out that door.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Well,
Lights off, lights off.
can you open that? Because I have to do it with two hands. I've only got one.
Oh.
I know, it's...
Oh.
I know, everything's a strain at this time of night. You know. Right, do the outside lights come on or... Shit the bed. Hang on a second. There we are. Did you activate all the cameras?
Yes.
Good.
And the lasers.
Good. Bombs?
James Bond is up that tree.
I'll see you at the house.
Are we going for a walk?
Oh, are we going for a walk?
To be done,
More than you.
I think so.
We have. You want to go for a walk now?
Yeah.
Oh, Christ, that's loud. You choose the most inconvenient times to go for a bloody walk. It's 10 o'clock at night. I should be going to Bubba's.
Aww.
We should be going to Bubba's.
A glass of milk and a cookie.
Glass of milk and a cookie. Sounds nice. I'd rather have a glass of milk and a cookie than go for a walk now.
We've probably done like
In fact, I'd like.
400 steps.
In fact, I'd rather drink a cold cup of sick than go for a walk right now.
Sam.
I know, but it's bedtime. Sorry.
We've got
All right.
cats to feed.
I know. Right, we'll see you tomorrow. Uneventful day for you chaps, anyway. Laters. Well, morning all. Thursday morning, and this morning I'm going to go through the cars that we are going to take to the show. So one contender, a strong contender, is definitely going to be this Volvo XC40 Recharge. So that's gonna. We want some good, strong family cars there with good margins. Not a huge margin, but I like to get that one shifted. So that's going to come. This white Disco, prime contender, I think, for the country show or county show, should I say? Right, what else? I'm on the upper forecourt at the moment. This little Picasso, fantastic margin, immaculate condition. I think it's currently on great price or good price on Auto Trader, but we haven't had much interest in it, so I think I'm going to take that one. And the Citroen, big Citroen spaceship of a family car, that's a cracker as well. So I'm going to take that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Jeep 5. I need one other, so it's either going to be the Tucson or it's going to be the Tucson or the MG. Tucson MG. Tucson on MG. Well, the MG is a great colour. I'll show you. It's that electric blue colour, which will look great on the stand, pop and everything. Not as big a margin in that as we've got on the Tucson though. So, Mr. Alex has arrived. That's Mr. Alex's van. We're going to use this for shipping the sim over. So there's the Tucson. I love a Tucson. There's a Tucson. I don't think we're going to take any of these small little cool cats here. And there's the MG. These feel a bit left out. I feel we should, maybe we can squeeze a few more on the start. I need to do a little plan of where things are going to go, because if we can take a couple of small ones to slot in somewhere, then we'll do that and make it 8. But that's a lot. We've got to run these cars up, run them back. We've only got 2 sets of tray plates. We've got probably a couple of days to do it, which is fine, but it's a lot of stock we've got to move. Do you know what? This show better be bloody worth it. Better be worth it. A lot of bloody time, energy and money's going into it. So this is the whole effort to try and move away from those mainstream advertising platforms slightly and get people knowing about us, doing a bit of, this and that, getting to know the locals, getting to know our customers and getting to meet them and following them up and telling them how much of a wonderful company we are. Right, so this Grandland sold, that's been picked up this afternoon. So Alex is going to it's all absolutely fine. It's just had some shit fall on it. So that's going to get done today. Other than that, the cars are all fine, other than just having a little bit of a, wash off the top, which we'll probably just do before we go next week. So, you see the black disco, I'm not going to take that black disco. One is we spent a pretty penny on it and not a huge margin in it anymore. Also, I know at the show tons of people are going to be opening the bonnet, having a look underneath, so we need to make sure all those engine rooms, that's from my yachting days, that is, engine bays are nice and clean. That's probably still got a couple of bottles of Coke lying at the bottom of it somewhere, but so I'm not quite sure. So yeah, as you can see, 6, and I'd like to try and take 8 if we can. So that's the plan. So Mr. Alex is down. He's doing some valeting. We're also going to get him to run the simulator. Not get him to run the simulator. We've asked if he's willing and able to, and he said kindly yes. So we are going to be training Alex up on the simulator. And this is what I've been working until about 11 o'clock at night, sort of trying to get the right game, the right settings, the right torque, the right feedback, not too boring, make it a little bit exciting, just to finally get the right game in the right car. Because actually on these sims, they're very, very, very responsive to how the actual car behaves on the track. So went through all the Ferraris and all that sort of thing. They just spin off the track because they're so bloody overpowered. So I think I've gone for a Porsche something, which is actually quite stable, good traction control. So I'm going to probably run through it a little bit with Alex now, and we've got Michelle's parents coming over for coffee, so we're trying to make everything look lovely and tidy and everything else like that. Right, so more stuff to design, get to the printers and back in time. We're sort of leaving everything to the last minute. Mind you, this was a last minute call. So, right, I will catch you chaps later. Bye. Well, morning all. Friday morning, end of the week. And God, this week's flown by. Yesterday, I wasn't able to do a beat of filming because not enough time to pick up the camera. Too bloody busy. And actually, we weren't sort of doing anything with cars in particular. We were doing all the stuff for the show. So horribly boring for you chaps, horribly exciting and exhausting for me and Michelle, but we're getting there. So yeah, a tough bloody week. And also the phone has stopped ringing. No one is calling, no one wants a car. I've been certain platforms I have completely downgraded our accounts with, advertising accounts with, because we're paying far too much money, and so we're literally going back to bare minimum, and we're taking on a few other smaller companies and just trying them out because they're a hell of a lot cheaper. So and with our local push, hopefully we can just save some money and get some more sales. So I've literally pulled the trigger on that this morning, which feels fantastic because we'll be saving a chunk of money every month. That's the lie. You've got to try these things. We were on a big package. And we got nothing back from it, and our cars are being devalued left, right, and centre, and I've had enough. So we have to take action and try a different method. But I'm a bit peed off that the phone has literally stopped ringing, and we've got 14 cars up for sale, and not one bloody inquiry this week. Not one. I mean, we've sold a car this week, but I mean, on Friday we should be selling 4 or 5 bastards. So anyway, so what's happening today? I'm going to go and pick up that BMW from the garage, which had its undercarriage all painted and looking pretty. So that's now got a nice secure undercarriage. Corrosion, rusty and all that sort of stuff. And so that will be sort of MOT advisory free. And that will be a great little margin car. That was that Part X. So we'll get that ready, tidied up, and get the bugger up for sale. And then Michelle's coming in later on. She's having her hair done this morning. Lovely. She'll be looking radiant later. And then Friday, we're just going to tie up the week's bits and bobs. And I've got to put Alex on that and get him up to speed with it, because he's the man on the stand on the at the show doing the simulator, while I'm Michelle and I are chatting to the customers and all that sort of stuff. Not in the beer tent, chatting to the customers. So right, I'm going to go and get Alex to go and pick me up, get the BMW, and we'll probably give that a good old wash, get the bugger up for sale. So, God, look at this! What a cracking day! Hey, now there's another thing we're going to try and do is, this is what time we are. We're 9:15 in the morning. Well, imagine a nice little table there, with a nice umbrella, having a croissant and a coffee. I thank you. I think that's what we're going to do as well. Tart this little place up, make it nice, have lunch out there and everything. Just, enjoy being at work, that sort of thing. Right, Volvo's all spick and span. That's ready for the show. We're just going around getting stuff ready take them up to Exeter for Monday. But anyway, I will catch you chaps later on. Laters. Right, we've got packages arriving left, right and centre at the moment. Michelle, what you got there?
Look what we got.
What have you got?
We've got your sexy orange lanyard.
Lanyards? Now, do you want to open one up?
I want to see those.
Oh, the number plate covers.
Yes. Ready?
God.
Ready?
So these are going on the front of the cars?
On the actual number plates. And we've sort of colour themed them so they're like a real number plate, yellow at the front.
Yeah, the front, white.
No, white at the front.
Right at the front.
Yellow at the back.
Look at those
Nice.
crackers.
To show everyone.
Front, back. Oh, there you go, Michelle. Well, evening, chaps. Friday night, and I'm a bit solo this evening because I don't have my microphones on me. Left them at the office, but Friday night, end of the week, and today, hopefully you can hear me okay, today we managed to become a distributor, dealer, whatever you want to call it, for tent box. Remember the tent box stuff that goes on the roof? So in the southwest, we're going to be selling the tent boxes. So this only came in today, and that's our cunning plan for the Jeep. But oh, hang on. Bollocks, there's nothing in that bag, so I don't need to take it in the house. We're going to be putting the tent box on top of the Jeep and the Volvo. So we bought 3 tent boxes today. Tent box, the big one going on the Jeep. There's another one going on the Volvo, and also another one going on, you know, a small little diddy one going on the Fiat 500X. Just to show that you can take a Fiat 500. Oh, sorry, it's horribly dark. There we go. Fiat 500 with a tent box on the top. So that's the plan. It's exciting. Another light. Oh, well, this is where we do all the cook-offs, but no cook-off happening this week because we're bloody busy. But fortunately, I had a tuna pasta that I rustled up last night, and we're going to have that tonight. God, I'm so exhausted. Sorry, chaps, this week's going to be just exhaustion. But, hello, kittens. Look, these are my new chaps. Yeah, you remember we had the, back in season 1, all the clawing away from the vermin in the back of the kitchen. Well, these chaps are designed to get rid of those. That's why I've got 2 of them. And that's Mr. Clover. Hello, Mr. Clover. Little mother. Right, we need to get you fed. And I'll see you chaps tomorrow. Laters. Well, morning all. Saturday morning, and we've got a test drive on the Black EcoSport, and Michelle is out on that at the moment. Now, typically, I mean, this is driving me up the wall. Everything on that car absolutely fine. And then all of a sudden, when we bring it down here, the dash is no longer on. The audio and the little bit that tells you what radio, the radio console display, and the battery light's on, the tyre monitor light is on, and none of that was present yesterday. And turn it on, it's present now. I mean, I can't believe it. I mean, we are not having much luck with cars this week. We are not having luck at all. So I was trying to find the fuse location. Could I find the fuse location? Nope. All the videos online were pointing me in the wrong direction. It's not where they say it is. I couldn't get the bloody panel out, and I was getting really frustrated, really annoyed. So, I don't know. So we've explained to her that there's a fuse gone and all that sort of stuff. It's absolutely fine. We'll get it sorted. It's just come out of prep, blah, 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 blah. And she's fine. So it's now down to Michelle to get the bugger sold. So we'll see how she gets on. Today, Saturday, well, wouldn't normally be working on a Saturday, but we've got roof bars and roof racks to buy for all the cars that are having the tent box on. And I think that's a trip to Halford. I'm downloading yet another game on the sim because I'm not happy with the one, Assetto Corsa. I'm not happy with that. It's too volatile for kids. It throws them off the track. I put Ted on it yesterday. He said, "Daddy, I really don't like this because I can't keep the car on the road. So the assists don't work properly. Well, they're not assisting enough. So for kids, I need assisting steering, assisting braking, just to make it fun for them." So I'm downloading another one. What's it called? RF2, R something 2 or something, I can't remember. But it's downloading at the moment. What is it? What is the bugger called? R Factor 2. If you chaps use R Factor 2, then that's my last one I'm trying. Anyway, so hopefully Michelle will sell this bloody car because it's been a miserable week for car sales. Mind you, we haven't really been trying. I have a good idea why it's been a miserable week for car sales, because all of our cars were in good price. Now they're all in fair price. They've been devalued. So I'm really pissed off with that. So you can see I'm quite angry about how other companies are dictating how we value our cars. But literally in a couple of 2 or 3 days, everything goes from good price to fair price, which is crap. Not to say people do buy off fair price, but you know, they look at the picture. That's a great picture. Look at the price. Oh shit, it's in fair price. Oh, they're trying to leg me over. Anyway, what else? So yeah, another busy day, busy Saturday, getting stuff done. But I'll catch you chaps later. Right, for all you chaps that do want to sell your car, the car selling site is up and running. So let me explain this. So Joe, Betty from Berry Motors Shifting Metal, came to me and said, Sam, how about we, would you like a site separate to sell your car? For people on your channel to sell their cars to you. And I went, yeah, that'd be nice, Joe. Thanks very much. He said, all right, I'll sort it all out. Brilliant. So what do you want to call it? Get the Bugger Sold. So here we are, getthebuggersold.com. So if you head over to that, put in your reg, put in your mileage, you'll get a car valuation. We'll then go, oh yeah, we'd love to buy that car. We'll buy it off you. Come and collect it, or you drop it off, whatever. Nice and simple. Come and have a go on the sim. Come and have a cup of coffee. If we don't want to buy it, if it's not right for us, we will go to Joe. Joe, we've got this chappie who might want to sell his car. Would you like to put it on your thing? And he'll probably put it on the on his portal. Cars Bought for More. So whichever way, you'll probably definitely sell your car. First through me. I will get the first look at it, and if it's right for us, then brilliant. And it'd be great to meet all you subscribers who want to sell us a car. But if it's not quite right for us, we'll let you know, and then it's totally up to you. You can withdraw it or do whatever. But we can always try it on Shifting Metal as well, and you'll get really good. You'll get a lot of eyes over it, and you'll get a good price for it as well. So getthebuggersold.com. There it is. Go on there and we'll respond, give you a valuation and all that jazz. So, head over there, do that. Now, the What's on Court website is slightly delayed because of all the fiasco happening this week and all that sort of stuff. So that's still in the making, but that's coming soon. And there's going to be a lot of fun on that site, a lot of fun. It's not just going to be a boring website. There's going to be a lot of fun and games on there, things to do and all that sort of stuff. So that will be in a few weeks' time. Right, chaps. Right, I must get on. Latest. Well, Michelle has come back from the test drive. Haven't you, Michelle?
I have.
And how did it go?
I drove, and I have to say I did.
Hang on, you drove?
Yeah.
She didn't drive?
No.
All right. So, okay, I'd like to test drive a car, please, but I'd rather not drive it.
Yeah.
So you drove?
I drove.
Okay.
She's 19.
She's 19.
I'm guessing, yeah.
19. What's she got? Car? She's got a car part to Partex?
No, she's got a higher car because her third car's been written off.
A third car's been written off.
Not her fault.
She's written off 3 cars.
Yeah.
So she wants a nice, safe car that she can write off. Sorry. Okay. So how did it go? How did we leave it then? Is she putting her money down?
She loves it.
Yeah.
She absolutely loves the way the boot opens. And
Don't you just?
Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it lovely?
It is. How would you describe it?
Silky.
Sideways.
A sideways open. Well, not an up. It's a sideways open.
It's exciting. In a world of generic cars. Well done, Ford.
Yeah, well done, Ford. So you picked out the selling points.
Yes,
the boot.
Yeah. Talked about how to fit 4 German Shepherds in it.
Right, cripes. Did you explain why the console thing wasn't working?
Yeah, I said you're really rubbish at changing fuses. Yeah.
Right, Michelle. So you explain that, and she's happy with that. Yeah. She's happy that it doesn't work at the moment, and the lights are all on and all that sort of stuff. God almighty! And you think you've sold it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. So we haven't taken any money off her. No. Well,
we're just waiting for insurance company on Monday.
Right.
And also, we need to find the service history.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, this car's got service history, loads of it, but the garage are playing silly buggers and not giving it to us.
Because they don't have a computer system.
Yeah,
My mind is blown.
they're a bit old-fashioned. And the response from the garage was, well, you shouldn't have bought a car without any service history, should you, madam?
Ouch, ouch!
So, and that was to Michelle, so...
That upset me.
Yeah, it did upset you. All right, so we'll never hear from her again. We'll never hear from her again.
Maybe we will.
Right, so we've got to go and get some roof racks.
Right.
We've got to go down to Halfords and get roof racks for the Jeep and for the Fiat 500X. Okay?
Okay.
We should go and do that shortly because it's Saturday. It's the last day to do that.
Oh my god.
All right. Okay. Right. Must crack on.
Oh.
Yeah. What?
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, I've got to go at 11:45.
Where?
So I've got to drop Nevie up at work.
And then come back.
Yeah.
Good. All right. False alarm. Ladies. Right. I'm at Halfords now. Oh, love Halfords. To get some roof bars. Not for the Fiat 500 because the roof bars on that one seem to be fairly problematic. And no one really stocks them. So we're going to take the little C3 Picasso, which has already got a raised bar on it, but we need the roof bars to go across. So, so my plan is to try and find those, and I've got all the part numbers and what have you. So the chances are I'll probably walk out with absolutely sweet FA. Here we are, Halfords. Right, let's go and find the roof rack section. I love this shop actually. All sorts of bits and bobs. Roof bars, here we go. Lovely. Right. Here they all are. Okay. Right. I haven't a clue what I'm getting. Oh. All right, well, this might take some time, ladies. Right, the Thule, or Tool, Fuel, whatever you want to call them, roof racks, bought. That was rather painful, to be honest. But I think we got there. Right, I'm going to head back to base, get those little mothers fitted, and then all we've then got, the Volvo's already got roof racks on it. Thank God. And last one is the Jeep. The Jeep's becoming slightly problematic because just no one stocks them, and you know, should we get the big full roof crate rack thing, you know, with the bars that come down the side and make it look funky and everything, but I don't think we've got time to source that, get it and fit it and all that sort of stuff, so might just have to put a bog standard roof rack on that. Anyway, so yeah, the Volvo, Picasso and the Wrangler are now going to be having tent boxes on, if the tent boxes arrive in time. So they're supposed to be arriving maybe Tuesday, but we'll see. Right, back to base. Laters. Right, there's a Picasso over here that requires some roof bars. God, I can see this is not going to turn. This is not going to go well. Well, I've got my toolkit here. I sort of sacked off. Well, I didn't quite sack it off. My toolkit that I used to take those side steps off that Freelander, if you remember, which was a lot of fun. So they're going on here. Oh, do you know what? I should give this a bloody wash first. Bollocks to it. I'm not going to do that now. That needs a good old wash before I start putting bars on it and putting tent boxes on it. So abort. I might just whip it down to the car wash or something. What's the time? It's 5 o'clock. It's a lovely day. Tomorrow. First job tomorrow. Sunday. Yes, I am coming on Sunday. So I'm going to put my toolbox back. Well, that was eventful. But I just thought, get it out, gotta wash the whole bloody thing down. It's 5 o'clock and I've got other shit to do, and that can wait. That's just like everything at the moment. It's like, oh, I'll do that job, and then there's something else that needs doing before that, and it's more important. And it's like, okay. Oh, you can see this week's just become a bloody nightmare. Now, more importantly, I'm downloading another game, as I said earlier. So I'm going to have to give that a fair crack, I think. It's got another hour and a half of downloading. All right, well that can't happen now. So I may as well. That's just an hour and a half. It's a lovely sunny day. It's 5:30. You're on. Oh, you bastard. Well, there are times when you do just need to step back and let everything go. I haven't done much of that this week. Stepping back and letting go. But, I thought, well, everything's downloading. I thought, why not? The sun's shining and I'll have a cold beer. And to just conclude the week. Now, as far as car sales can go, it's probably been the worst week that we've ever had. So that's the wind. Absolutely appalling. And to be honest, we have been concentrating on other things other than cars. So not letting the cars slip, but I guess we'll be tweaking and doing various other bits and bobs. But I suppose we're making a huge step in a different direction, which will hopefully over time we will reap the rewards for. So it's been exceptionally busy. Next week's going to be utter chaos when we go to the stand, set everything up. We'll be getting all the flags, the tents, everything is arriving last minute. So our tents are arriving on the Wednesday. I think the show starts on the Thursday. So on the Wednesday, we've got to get the tents in. The simulator can't go in until Wednesday when the tents are in. The tent boxes are arriving on Tuesday probably Wednesday. They've all got to go on the cars. All the flags and the bunting and all the paperwork, all the everything, and sorting things out like this. These are the lanyards that people get when they go on the simulator, and their time will just go there. So hopefully they'll walk around the show like this, and they'll just say beat me, and people will want to beat them and come to the stand. Not sure if we're going to charge to go on the simulator or not yet, really. Depends what the uptake is like, but we've got 3 days, so we can always take a view on each day. We've got card machine stuff that we can do on the day, but it's been as you see, it's been quite a hectic week, and it's been late nights and everything like that, and car sales have been rubbish, but we'll be picking all that up soon, hopefully. The car on fire. I can't believe the Golf is still going. I mean, unbelievable. My children will not get in the car anymore, thinking the whole thing's going to blow up. So I've got to try and work around that one. But the Golf's absolutely fine. But yeah, that was a bit of a shock to the system earlier on in the week. But now, calm down, enjoy the beer, then go back, play some games, edit the video. Michelle is cooking a Thai curry this evening. And then we're just going to have that and just relax. That's the plan. So I'm sorry, chaps, it hasn't been hugely car related this week. It's just been you've just seen me be exhausted and be busy, and it's been a bit of a flat week. But we will bring the cooking back, and we will do some other bits and bobs that I've got planned. But next week's going to be a busy week, so probably the week after that. But you'll see how it all goes next week. Chaps, I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and we will see you next week. Laters.